Surprise! Another massive surprise this morning. We thought it was all over, but no, we have been given a final opportunity to sacrifice for Vulcan. The Ethereum extravaganza has been announced. I'm going to cover that in this little video. And I'm going to talk about a little bit about the announcement made yesterday, giving us more details about the flex, part of Fix Flex. And let's face it, the two are very linked for your future wealth building. So without further ado, let's just go.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need is a better day.
Come in, my friends, but please hurry. I literally have no time today. I'm so busy with non-crypto Vulcan safuux activities. There is a life beyond, and that's keeping me very busy today. But I had to make a video for you following this morning's announcement and all the hullabaloo across the weekend. So before we get into it, I will say, as I always do, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just excited about Vulcan news. So please do your own research. And as always, please do subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoy this content, then please support this channel by hitting that button down below. Thank you so much. Okay, so what is going on now? Well, I woke up this morning to the news that we have another opportunity to sacrifice, this time Ethereum, for Vulcan before mainnet launch. And hot on the heels of all of the news we had over the weekend, this is absolutely crucial. And I'll come to that in just a second. But let's dive on into the announcement. As always, I'm not going to read the announcement. I will put the link down below, so please do go and look at that. I'm literally going to just skip across the headlines here. But let's dive in. Okay, so Ethereum extravaganza, last chance to secure Vulcan before mainnet. So let's just look at these bonus tiers. And this is very similar to the Bitcoin extravaganza that was held before Christmas. And you will remember that we have these bonus tiers that will open up depending on the amount of Ethereum, in this case, that is sacrificed. And let's be clear that you don't have to sacrifice 1,000 Ethereum to get the 50% bonus. The whole pool has to have a sacrifice of 1,000 Ethereum in order to unlock this massive 50% bonus. So let's just go down and look at the details in terms of the deadline. So it says, don't miss out on this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to receive bonus Vulcan coins when you sacrifice your Ethereum for Vulcan from January the 9th. So as of now, until February 20th, you can join the Ethereum extravaganza and get more value for your ETH. And there's little details there how to participate. Now, really crucial. If we just go down to the bottom, it says anyone sacrificing prior to January 20th will still be entitled to the rebase rate of 191,888% APY, which will cease on January 20th. From January 21st, any Ethereum sacrifice will still be eligible for the standard Vulcan rate plus tiered unlock bonus. Okay, so in other words, if you want to partake in this, and I'll give you a little reason why you really should think seriously about this in just a second. But if you want to partake in this, if you sacrifice your ETH before the 20th of January, so what's that, 11 days, you will still receive 11 days of that incredible rebase rate. So your Vulcan will be rebasing and will grow at that incredible rate. If you don't sacrifice before the 20th of January, it's still absolutely possible you won't get that rate, but you will still get the bonus tiers, you know, whichever bonus tiers are unlocked. So this is incredible. But if you want to really gain advantage, you need to get into this quickly. So why is this so important right now? Following more details we had yesterday of the flex part of the Fix Flex part of Vulcan going forward. So all of the details of the new tokenomics were published when was it? It feels like ages ago now. Was it on Saturday? I can't remember. Where we now know that we will receive from the launch of mainnet a rebasing rate of 44% APR plus a flex bit. So the 44% is the fix, but plus a flex bit. And there was an announcement yesterday, or a Medium article, that covered a little bit more detail about what the flex means. Now, again, I'm not going to read that announcement. I don't have time. I'll put the link down below. But basically, when mainnet launches, you and I will have the opportunity every single day to simply press a claim button, pay a gas fee, which will be tiny, and receive a percentage of all of the volume that has taken place on that day. I mean, it's just crazy. And if you do the maths, potentially this could be worth a lot. But the crucial thing for this video and the announcement this morning is that what you receive from that flex pot will be directly proportionate to the amount of Vulcan that you hold. So in other words, whatever percentage of the Vulcan circulating supply you hold, that will directly dictate how much you receive from the flex part of the fixed flex rate. And so the bigger your bag, the bigger piece of that pie you will get on a daily basis. Now, out pops this morning the opportunity to get even more Vulcan before the launch of mainnet. And you know, it's you know, yesterday I was reading about the fixed flex and kind of thinking, oh, I wish I could get more Vulcan. I want more because I want a bigger part of that flex, 1% of the whole volume of the day. I want more. And, you know, I did do the maths on my little bag that I hold. And, you know, depending on the volume, this could be significant payment every single day that I will get and you will get if you're disciplined to hit that button every single day. That claim button. So this is a golden opportunity with all of that in mind to build up your Vulcan pot even more before the launch of mainnet. I have no doubt the two announcements were very carefully thought through in terms of which goes first. And we've been given this opportunity, I think, on the back of absolutely everything that's been announced over the weekend. And Brian and the team saying, this is it, guys. This is the last opportunity. Knowing now what you know, we're giving you one more opportunity to get more Vulcan. It's so bullish. And what a great opportunity. And I'll tell you why it's so bullish. And I'm just going to really leave you with this. The last video I made, I think, was it on Saturday? I think about an hour after the announcement had been made about the change to the tokenomics. And, you know, I've been very open. I was really shocked at first to read the announcement. And then in my video, I kind of talked a little bit about, but actually, I'm seeing the light here and this is really growing on me. In the 48 hours or so that have passed since, I am so now majorly excited, bullish, and everything about these new tokenomics. Why? Because I can see where this is going to take us. And actually, what I'm going to do, rather than go into all of that, I'm just going to give you here a little graph that I saw yesterday in Discord. It was provided by the wonderful Dio in Discord, Diogenes. Everybody knows him as one of our maths genius. We are so blessed to have people like Dio, Star, and others that are just number crunching for us and coming up with some amazing facts and figures for us that are all evidence-based. And just look at this little graph that Dio put in Discord yesterday. And thank you, Dio, for this graph. And whereas before, in the old model of Vulcan and the huge rebasing promotional offer, we were looking at a J-curve. Do you remember we talked about J-curve and after launch, the price really going down because of the inflationary nature of Vulcan and that J-curve, and really only Vulcan taking off once that promotional offer had ended in July, and then we were hopefully looking at ramping back up. The J-curve is gone now, and this is what has taken its place. Just look at this. And this is basically a graph showing the potential of Vulcan. Nothing is going to be holding it back. And it's just potentially going straight up. Now I say potentially because this is crypto, and I do think things are going to be very volatile still at the beginning with buys and sells and all of that. But ultimately the helicopter view is there are no inhibitors now. There's no massive rebasing to cause us to go down. This potentially is only going that way. And how could you get any more bullish than that? I don't think so. Right, that's it. I said it was a short video and I've gone on far too long. I've got to go, so I'm going to leave you there. But as always, my dear friends, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. And my dear Vulcans, live long in prosperity and cheers.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.